Hello everyone, welcome. Oh, God, I'm 30 minutes late because I literally slept it. I fucking slept. Fucking overslept. I gotta change the okay, so luckily or fortunately or unfortunately, missions apparently are broken. We'll see. Solar, I looked up and it was 7:30 and I was like, what the fuck? And oh my god. God, what the fuck? Thank you. Going up. No one showed up. I would not feel good. I also literally, like, I don't know, I've been doing stuff all day and like literally all day. Um, and you know, I was doing car stuff, and then I was helping do the boring in my
Welcome
sister's
to the
room.
Vehicle Retrieval System.
I
Please visit us again.
was just like, that stream is pretty good. Trying to think, nothing super. I don't think anything super crazy happened. Like, oh my god. Final Fantasy IV. That's
to the
pretty
ASOP
cool.
Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Yeah, like, I have
Please visit us again.
like to have done this. Really sucks that I 30 minutes late because I have a car that's coming back in a little bit and I need to clean it beforehand or before I need to clean after stream. Oh my god. Gonna be yeah.
You are clear to launch.
Systems on. Landing gear up.
I don't know. Now I'm just a bit stressed out again. Servers are back to normal, but fair enough. I mean, honestly, I don't know how much I would have wanted
Thank you.
to
And
fucking
please
do
visit again.
anything mission related. During this early, during it, fair enough. I mean, like, if it's just missions that are broken, I mean, like, there's still commodity trading, which may or may not be broken. Fucking come on. You serious?
Shields off.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen
Quantum travel
Star map
engaged.
bug out like that. Just like, oh, nope, no waypoint for you. So we'll see. Yeah, that's probably fair.
Quantum travel complete.
Flight during next release. That is, I am curious about that. I'm real curious about that. I mean, like, I would kind of assume that they would have Invictus at Levski, but also no, why they would not do that. But also it does, like, I mean, it would really help because I and many other people are thinking that, or, you know, feeling like, oh hey, we are going to be in a situation where it's like, it just... Nyx exists. But it's just gonna be, we're all, like, everybody's going to be in Stanton. It's not going to change for a very long time.
Engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Upgrade my Taurus and take a month hiatus if bad. Fair enough. I mean, we'll have to see. Is like, I think... Well, for one thing, it'll be really interesting to see, because I think basically the PTU and the tech preview are going to be... Theoretically, they might be out at the same time, or close enough to the same time. But, like, also kind of a shame, like, the 4-4 is happening no matter what. So let's say that everybody plays on the PTU or on the tech preview and nobody plays on PTU. It doesn't matter because they have a schedule to keep, and like they can definitely put it off a little bit, but like there's a schedule to keep.
Attack on shields. Contact.
Why would what the fuck? Auto target? What the shit? Oh my god.
Target destroyed.
I love that auto target. Because part of me is like, I'm gonna just like struggle in 4-4, but honestly, like that might be a real hard ask. I mean, I'll probably will like set my spawn point to Levski, and if that turns out to be a really bad idea, then okay. Yeah. And I know that, like, probably the,
Contact.
yeah. I know that I probably want my whatever the wolf energy weapons they sell. I can't remember. I feel like they did kind of imply that they were going to be. I don't think they really implied anything. Doesn't
Contact. Attack on shields.
if they were repeaters or cannons, that they were energy weapons. No, what? I'm targeting the thing right in fucking front of me. Jesus. Oh my fucking Christ. Holy shit.
Attack.
Ow! That.
I hope it fucking hurt. Jesus. Ratty ass motherfucking stealth fighter disappearing when I can fucking see him with my own 2 goddamn Mark 0 optical receptors.
Target destroyed.
When my fucking stock optics are better than scanning equipment on my ship. Good lord. It's okay, it doesn't hurt them anymore. They don't feel any pain anymore. It's okay, I helped them.
Target friendly.
Oh,
Engines destroyed.
well,
Engines
that's an
destroyed.
emergency stop if ever there was one. Can't have anything else fun on me. Well, I mean, I'm glad. This bonus, this hacking bonus, means more to me than, clearly means more to me than
I'm gonna mess you up.
fucking Spirit Engine.
Oh, damn it! We're hit! Oh, easy. This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, I've got no anticipation of wanting anything
Is this how you
for my
spend your
AE.
final moments? Hide.
Just the energy weapons, which, you know, fair enough. So I gotta remember to hit this button on the way in. That's a tactic, running tactic. I've only thought of recently. Very, very good idea. Oh, what? Ow. Go all the way down. Ow. Lord. Also, was I low on quantum fuel? Fair enough. What? Whoa! Okay there, bud. You can have fun. I don't know who that guy is. Gonna... Well, you know, I really don't want to test things. They do have, like, bounty hunting tier 2, and there's, like, you know, non-lethal incapacitations, or some, potentially some, like, oh, you know, if you revive somebody, if you revive an NPC that you accidentally downed within, like, 10 minutes or something, then it doesn't count as a homicide or something. I mean, if they open up that level of leeway, I'd be amazed. I could see it happening, though. But it would be definitely exploited. Oh, I'm the bad guy. I mean, in all fairness, I am wearing the chest armor. Ugh. Yep. Oh man. You know, I'm proud of myself. I feel like if this was me from earlier, from like a year ago, I'd probably be like, shut the fuck up, man, I've been having a shit fucking day. God damn it. Now I am just like, well, considering I'm gonna get it repaired, yeah, probably not. And technically, like, I have an upgrade from the Spirit to the Shiv, so the dealer I'm turning it into probably doesn't care. They're probably like, Jesus, amazing. Well, if it'll look better than a Shiv.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Oh god, the new car is a minivan, although it's not really a minivan, especially because I'm so used to, like,
Quantum travel
compacts.
engaged.
Is like, this is for a rental thing. You know, they go out, they get rented, come back, I gotta clean them, and it's like basically 2 cars. I'm like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to clean the roof because it's very tall and like very awkward to get to some spots on. Oh, that's not that bad. Need to be swamped to being smart cars. I mean, I wouldn't mind that. I mean, I'm sure you're picturing like a Fiat 500 or something. Not like Volkswagen Beetle, but like I'd be.
Landing gear
that was the case, I'd be. Either case, really. I'm trying to think, because the Fiat 500 is small, but it's like, it's thing. There are smaller cars, and I'm trying to think what they're.
Landing complete. Systems off.
Oh. I could have, and I should have repaired that manually. I feel like cheat, a coward. Oh, but yeah, also I think the last time I said anything, they said they wanted to try to get some patch out or something out. I can't remember if it's PTU or tech preview. They wanted to get it out like Friday, but that didn't happen, so it's Monday at the earliest now, so God, I genuinely hope that we get a Inside Star Citizen or a Star Citizen Live, because fucking Jesus. I think Evocati. But still, I mean, Evocati, presumably anyway, is a step closer. And Evocati means that they can talk about it. So, you know. Alright, give me a second. I think my mind is still jumbled up here. Sounds like the updated Aurora is going to be released soonish. Oh, it'd be good if it released with IAE. Did I say Invictus before? IAE is so much harder to say.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems, engines.
I feel like it'd be easier to say the big money buy ship sale buy ship sale ship event than saying IAE. Or at least sorry, now I'm like I'm not drunk, I swear. Just tired and frustrated and disappointed in myself. Big ship sail. Yeah. Okay, let's call it the big stupid ship sail. Call it the BS3. And then like, yeah. All ship. Yeah. The ASS. The ass. Oh, hell yeah. You can get behind the ass. And under the ass, I guess. Alright, what the fuck am I doing? Oh, you know, I also feel like I should mention, you know, because I think I did find it on stream. I found a Wicklow railgun on stream. I feel like that should probably have been brought up at some point. I think I just saw, ooh, railgun, and I didn't notice that it was a Wicklow railgun. So, eh. Oh, dude. Yeah. I mean, like, unless somebody put a goldish paint on their gun, on their railgun, and called it the quite useful paint, and that person wasn't Wicklow, because, yeah. So, also, speaking of, so, the current Wicklow Very Hungry thing is very easy to do. Both of the things you can find at stations. At any space station that has a food court. You need a berry smoothie, which is very easy to get. And the ice cream, which is the hardest one of the 4 to get. You need the fat-free one. And it's in the corner, and it's a whole thing. Going to the Hostro distributor centers. Fuck that. I value my time more than CIG values honest business practices. That's a little harsh, but only a little. I am definitely getting my ass shot at. Ooh, we're going a little... Ooh. Sorry, I just saw the message end with a certain bunny. I'm like... I already know this is gonna be a good one. Gonna be a good bit of textual content. Changing every next planet to be a lush livable atmosphere planet. Just the comments of a certain... No. See, what they'll do is they'll make it so every planet is easily terraformable, and it's just like... Yeah, we could have made Nyx habitable, but like... we didn't. And then somebody, you know, in their pajamas with 2 potatoes was able to make Nyx 1 habitable, and they're just like, ah, shit. Okay. And they're just gonna completely upend the entire lore, and like the narrative team is going to have to make a new bullshit storyline, as well as like completely upending and changing the entire existing narrative, because they're so hell-bent on this one stupid thing that is completely that just completely breaks everything they've worked up for until now. Intern took it. I wonder when CitizenCon did happen on a weekend, and it could have been like, could you imagine there's like an intern who was like, oh hey, all right, Bob intern man, we want to do some things with a new planet, so we're thinking, you know, so we haven't looked up any of the lore with Nyx, but we're gonna make it like this lush forest paradise planet. Can you like, can you go and just like, you know, email the narrative team and just see if they're okay with it and see if we can work on something? I literally am too busy. I cannot be asked. I cannot be bothered to email them myself. Bob intern man, we need you specifically to be the liaison between the Planet Tech team and the and the narrative team. Then and then Bob intern man forgot. So, I mean, you gotta realize, we gotta be honest, right? Like, you know, I mean, it's not just one random dude saying it. It is a number of people. I mean, maybe a number of them are just Astropub's alt accounts. I guess that's possible, but, you know. Let me ask you this, though, Solar. Okay? Let me ask you this. Frontier fighters, you know, they're around. You know, stuff is happening with them right now, right? You know, this lovely thing we call an event. Why is the Headhunters causing trouble in Stanton? And why is the only one who gives a shit about it the Headhunters and CFP, both objectively pyro gangs? Why do pyro gangs care about Stanton more than the corporations or CDF, you know, local advocacy? Now, like, what's the deal there? What's the deal? They won't be around for too long. No, I mean, we never know. You never know. Wouldn't put it past him to... wouldn't put it past Amelia Boyd to just appear out of nowhere, because good lord, she already did.
Seems like the party's starting. Come on, don't want to be late.
I've got a friendly on ice. Come on!
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but she pretty much just showed up with a gun and was like, I'm important, listen to me. Is, you know, like, typically not the best way for things to... best way to get your point across. Just thinking about it.
You can't hide out forever. I'm gonna hurt you for so long, you're gonna think it's a career.
Although I want to believe that it was Amelia's idea, specifically Amelia Boyd's idea, to get the Valentine's Day pink shotgun and the Valentine's Day Karna, and use those for your operations. Now, if I'm gonna defend my actions, my choice to take the clothes, I don't know where you get Dura pants or Dura work pants. And that shirt, I also don't know where I get it, so just gonna leave that out there. I'm trying to think what it is. I want to say it's a little silly. A little funny, I guess. Not silly. Silly implies something completely different. Yes, I am taking this dead man's pants. No, I'm not taking that person's objective. That would be a bit mean. Just a little bit, anyway. Alright, I don't see Fido, so that's cool. Gonna get chased down by a Copian. Oh. Also, sorry, when I was like, I'm discombobbled and I'm just looking up Reddit because I don't know what to do with my life, there was a fursuiter who went to a zoo, and there was a leopard that was freaking out. Which is always fun. Yeah, tonight's probably gonna be a short stream. It's a bit sorry. It was also I was gonna say it's a bit funny that they're updating the event when they are. I mean, it just like it doesn't work out specifically for me, which is the biggest crime, of course. I mean, like on this Wednesday, October 29th. Yeah. You know, it'll be good. There'll be new stuff to do. And the next Wednesday, November 5th, will be a combination of, you know, new content happening. And also we can probably bitch and complain about the subscriber flare because, good lord. I can only imagine that the subscriber flare for the rest of the year somehow turns out to be just unfucking believably amazing. In the same vein as how like the Discord call ringtone goes insanely hard, and like I was playing Schedule 1 with Scarlet yesterday, and I was like, oh my god, I kind of don't want to answer. Kind of just want this to go on for a while. Also, we are repairing that, because, well, yeah. We had quite a bit of damage, although it's probably just a graphical bug. I'm really tempted also to... The dinner for tonight was Italian wedding soup, which is good. And I would like more. But also it's... eh. Also just waiting for a text from my dad that, hey, the car's ready. We'll probably go for like 2 hours. 2.5, maybe 3. Oh, apparently there's a thing for IAE. What the? Expand your universe is the tagline. November 20th to December 3rd, Vision Center, Orison. I'm not going. I know what armor. It's even... It looks like it's... Huh. Oh yeah, that's a really weird... It's like from the perspective of like the Prowler utility. Or the Prowler, I think. Like, looking at the back of the pilot's head. Really weird. Alright, I should probably wait until we're fully stopped. Oh, I did hit the button to open up the ship. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I also need to turn off the shield. Yeah.
Shields off.
Yeah, let's see. What else is else? Well, for one thing, it is interesting that they have a poster and it's of like the Prowler utility. Yeah, this is totally just graphical. Yeah. Was gonna be the most beautiful thing. Though this is taking up a lot of repair juice. And this is a thing that I've wanted to do forever, so good I'm getting the chance. Tedious though it may be. 'Cause it seems like before I have been able to do repairs with, you know, very, very little stuff, which very little RMC, which, I mean, good. Also feels a little anticlimactic, especially because they just sell you the containers full of RMC, which is, yes, nice, but I mean, I can't disagree with you there. It is very slow. Although, you know what, I might have a little surprise. In the form of a two-handed salvage gun that I looted and probably, hopefully, still have and didn't get rid of and put in at Arkel 1. So you did not describe it as too slow, as in this is quantitatively slow. It's too slow as in as if it was a verb. I mean, I will admit, it's taken a long ass time. I can agree with that. Oh yeah, you can I repaired the right side. Not pair. Oh, I did put it in my storage. Damn it. Oh well, we can make this work. Yep, no problem.
on.
Oh, also, I should say that, yeah, I'm at 31 mil. I was able to sell all the scrap at Magnus Gateway. Which does make me kind of curious because, like, I mean, I guess I just got lucky. Must have just gotten lucky, because, yeah. I was able to sell all the scrap, so, I mean, I definitely would not recommend. I mean, I guess, like,
Quantum throttle engaged.
I'm trying to think, because honestly, like, would I recommend getting a smaller ship? Or a smaller cargo ship? No, because I think the ones I'm thinking of are
Complete.
probably more expensive than the Hull C, because I think, wasn't it like... Wasn't the Hull C like 17 million something? I don't know.
Shields on.
Can I spot the ship before we engage? I did not.
Contact.
It depends. Maybe I will go and scrape the hull off of these guys. Maybe that's just a little bit too extra for me.
Attack on shields.
A little bit too much.
On shields.
A little too involved.
Target destroyed.
Ouch. Come on, Bucky. I got a broken freaking wing. That was an enemy wildline. I still, like, the audio balancing is so terrible. Or, like, I can never hear any, like, voice lines. I can barely hear any voice lines. Even though the voice lines are maxed out. Can't wait for that to be the same in Squadron 42. There's just this epic story going on. Hey, what the fuck is Mark Hamill saying? That guy literally can't fucking hear him. That'll totally happen. I'll be like, okay, I gotta adjust. Alright, I gotta adjust my entire audio thing. Hang on. Everything besides voices, you know, to 10%.
Destroyed. Attack on shields.
Alright, 890 people can wait a second. Okay, I should also probably remember to... Alright, don't worry, this will be like... be a relatively fast
Shields off.
process, I'm sure. I mean, I could probably have pulled in a little closer. Oh yeah, babe. Oh yeah. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on. I am really hoping that that Gray's Market ship gets sold. Because I definitely, I mean, genuinely, I don't really care that much. Oh, the lore, why the hell would Gray's Market be selling something at IAE? This is insane, this is madness. Do they even care about a cohesive universe? I mean, they gotta make, like, oh my god, it would be so funny if they made a trailer that was just like, it has nothing to do with IAE, it just happens that this ship is, you know, being sold around the same time. You know, in all fairness, I took, like, a lot of damage here. Like, it wasn't a small spot. It was a large spot. You would hope that the repair speed would be as fast as the salvage speed, and that does not seem to be the case. My thought of scratching out and repairing the name on the CFP thing would definitely take a hot minute. I'm not gonna do this for that long, but, you know. We do have an 890 also I could be doing this from, which I think would be funnier. Oh, also there's definitely a... Oh, I was gonna say an invisible patch that's just not repairing, but maybe not. So I'm trying to think. Solar, I feel like I've mentioned one of my ideas about a ship that was like just a trailer that you could just you know, like move a small ship. Just one small ship. I can't remember. I feel like you thought that was unrealistic for some reason, and I can't remember why. I also feel like it could be a ship that we see at IAE, the Consolidated Outlands thing, potentially. I feel like, I don't know, I could see it being that. It also seems like it would not be the most epic ship that would have to be redacted in a newsletter, meet the devs questionnaire thing, but eh. I feel like if they were going to tease the Gray's Market thing, if they were going to tease the Flappy Bird, I feel like they would have teased it, and they didn't. They had an opportunity to, and they didn't. Trying to holster my thing? I am pressing R. That's fun. Okay, it just kind of bugged out, I guess. That's cool. Alright, this time let's not crash.
Contact. Shields on.
Also make sure we have coupled mode on. Oh, I probably could have parked it better, knowing that I want to, scavenge the hull material off of this thing. Oh, that's Belly of the Beast. Oh my god, where am I? I do want an 890. I'm just like... just thinking about it more and more. I'm like... the mission with the whole sea, I feel like was... I mean, not a... it is the most, like... resource-rich thing, or the best way to get money in the game at present, I feel. But I just don't like hauling. Hauling is not that fun. I really hope I hit the button. Guess we'll see. And you know, I mean, I don't think there's any combat mission that necessarily... I mean, like, the $1 million, or the 1 million credit scavenger hunt for the lab sample in Hyperion, I mean, that's cool. But like, I don't know. But that's also just like, total luck if you manage to do. Jesus. There we go. Okay, now how close is that? This dude isn't like... No, this dude isn't right. This isn't on the lower floor. 18 meters is a little too much for that. Also, I cannot wait to get the Space AK back. Like, it's not super great, it's not super awesome, it's not the best thing in the world, but like... I was really excited for it, and then I fucking lost it to a bug. And like, that is definitely... Not that this thing is... Well, I mean, this thing is kind of terrible in the sense that it's too good. It's like, obviously too good. And it's just like, what were they thinking? Cause I mean, like, real. I mean, like, I don't know. The one thing I see the most people talking about is that they want it to have like a belt-fed backpack ammo attachment thing, which is cool, which would be cool, but like, also a little ridiculous. If they had multiple options for ammo. If they had multiple magazine options, I feel like they could probably play around with something like that, but... I feel like it's like, nah, that just ain't happening. I do wonder though. It would probably be a good thing if they was just thinking about how the 890s medbay is the most boring, bland thing in the entire world. And it's like a real shame. But now that I'm thinking about it, like, okay, so they've never, like, they haven't said if the 600i rework is going to happen before 1.0, and like, they have to know that, or at least be able to say the plan so far is that yes, it will happen before 1.0, or no, it probably is going to happen after 1.0. Which, I mean, like, you know, if it's one or the other, it's, you know, it's fine. Things change, and especially when they showed it off, yeah, things like that change. It's just what happens. Can I salvage? Oh my god. Salvage stuff off of the PDC. That's interesting. Oh, but I can't salvage whatever this little extension is. Is this new? These are the tiniest little baby thrusters. Almost looks like it's, you know... It almost looks like it's a, like a part of a parasite craft that'll pop out. Obviously it isn't, but eh. This is going to take a while, and I apologize. I probably won't fully repair my ship here, cause yeah. But, like, I could fill up on just the part of the material, or just the part of the ship, you know, just the part where the serial number is. That's probably one of several places where the serial number is as well. Yeah, I don't know. Because, yeah, November 20th, I mean, that's in a month. I mean, less than a month, really, so. Less than 30 days. And the thing I'm just now thinking about a little bit more, it's like I would like never see, you know, like any amount of hull where before, it would always like just be, yeah, I took some damage, but the hull is still intact. Let's just shoot it with the repair beam a little, bing bang bang, and it's fine. This has been much different in that regard. Yeah, I won't fully repair it. I should probably keep a repair gun and a two-handed tractor beam just on the ship at all times. I can't wait for the insurance thing. Because if I can literally insure the weapons that are, like, or anything inside of my storage, inside of the internal storage, that'd be really nice. Because I would definitely have one locker that just has, you know, food and some meds and maybe some weapons. And then just have the, and, you know, at least somewhere have the, some tools. Oh my god. Yeah. Let's fill up again. We'll do one more canister full because I would love to see this ship take some battle damage by the end of the patch. And I mean, I'll probably land the wrong way the next time I do a ground mission and fuck this all up, but... Also another thing. So, like... Which I actually have no idea how that relates to what I was thinking. But, I was thinking about commodity trading, and like, well, you know, I mean, yeah, the M2 is expensive, and the C2 as well, for that matter. Yeah, I mean, these are expensive, but, like, I can, you know, I can make some money back, and, like, they have more purpose than, they have more utility than the whole C. Which is true, but also, like, would I want to do the hauling missions in them? No. Would I want to do the... And, like, commodity trading? I mean, yeah, it's good, but there is some risk involved. And I think, like, if I could be trading, let's say, diamonds, or gold in the quantity that the whole sea allows, that would get you some good money. Although maybe I'd have to double check, because I think those two in particular, yes, but but actually it wouldn't be that much better than scrap. But obviously, I mean, you know, that's the whole sea is like it's like 8 times the capacity of, like, I think the C2. Actually, maybe it might be 9 times. Or closer to 9 times. Of course, a little bit larger relatively compared to the M2. Well, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, though, terms of IAE surprises, they mentioned that I'd have to go back to that ship talk they did, but I feel like I could see them doing a concept sale for the battlecruiser. Like, I mean, it's kind of controversial them doing a thing for the battlecruiser because it's supposed to be, hello, welcome, welcome. Because the Javelin, which is a destroyer, is supposed to be the biggest ship that a player can buy, and the battlecruiser would be at least a little bit larger than that. So that would be a whole thing. Oh no! Please repair the ship. Fair enough, fair enough. Anything in particular? Because, I mean, also, technically, it's not our corp rep anymore. It's the... Well, it depends on who it is, but... Because I think it used to be the case that each planet had a different, like... They had different hauling companies associated with them, which was interesting. But now it's just, I think, isn't it just Kovalex, Red Wind, and you know, same sort of thing for mercenary missions. I haven't flown the Saber in a very long time. I probably have flown the Saber around for 2 seconds. Also probably the Inferno. Yeah. Well, there's Foxwell, there's Eckhart, and also North Rock. And I mean, like... Well, yeah. Mostly Foxwell, though. Yeah, actually, I'm thinking about it. Like, there are technically a few Eckhart's things, but the secure site missions were Eckhart's, and they took them out in this patch, which was a shame. How much is the Inferno, though? I'm just like... I mean, the Inferno's... Well, I have no idea. I was gonna say a cool ship. It is, but also, like... The Inferno and the Saber are two very different. 4.8? Okay. I'm just gonna say that you're gonna get your money's worth out of the I think you're gonna get your money's worth out of the Saber more than the Inferno. I mean, like, with the event, with the Polaris, Hunt the Polaris thing going to happen in a couple of weeks, I mean, the Inferno might help a little bit. I mean, they also have, like, obviously been making a push to, make ballistics really good, so... Or at least make ballistics important, if not good.
Shields.
Also, how was I able to repair my ship with my shields on? Oh well, it doesn't matter. Yeah. don't know how I don't know what I did to like build up my initial funds. Probably a lot of 890 missions. Because those are probably kind of more or less the best paying thing. More than wanting performance. Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, that is totally reasonable, but also like... I mean, again, I haven't flown the Inferno or the Starfighters except like a very long time ago, like literally the first time they came out. And I don't know. I just know that I've heard people say things about them. It's like, yeah. I mean, the Saber's definitely not gonna take on a capital ship, but you're also probably not gonna take on too many things solo in a Starfighter. But, you know, I don't know if you're doing things solo. Or if you're planning on doing things solo. But a Saber can probably get you pretty... Also, I'm not an expert in ship combat, so, you know. In fact, well, I'd almost say that you should probably just completely ignore what... completely ignore my opinion when it comes to ship combat, but... But I do think the Saber would probably be a pretty good one. Or at least more useful. Unless you can like manage to build the Starfighter as like some stealth sniper thing. Which, yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I really wanted 890, which also has no... I mean, like... I mean, I could do stuff with an 890, but it is definitely not even remotely super useful. But yeah. Yeah, that would probably look okay if I could actually get all of the, if I could actually repair the thing. Okay. Oh geez, sorry. Now I was thinking about how like this, like I probably wouldn't be able to with Genesis Planet Tech V5. I probably wouldn't be able to land there because Planet Tech would probably have there be a larger concentration of rocks. Also, this is gonna suck getting back here. Probably be a larger concentration of rocks, and I'd have to find someplace slightly different to land. Now it got me thinking about Nyx 1 again. This does kind of make me wonder, like, if I, like, how much of the Star Citizen player base, like, if you had to have, like, the emphasis be on a consistent narrative versus pretty visuals. It's like, one, like, completely curb stomps the other. Like, which would you want? And I'm like, I mean, I mentioned it sometime ago. I was like, yeah, I would definitely, narrative consistency is more important to me. I do wonder how many people, I don't know, I mean, like, if I posted that on Spectrum, I'm sure it'd just get posted. Oh. Because, like, at this point, my stance has not changed. I would still like CIG to actually explain why, like, you know, because again, people are like, oh, they'll just, you know, retcon the stuff, like, they're totally cool to do that, and that's not my problem. It's never been my problem. That they can retcon stuff, they absolutely can, but, like, you know, they literally said in the same presentation that, hey, Nyx, you know, is too hard to terraform, and, you know, terraforming's too difficult, so the UEE abandoned Nyx, and then they show a perfectly terraformed planet, and it's also funny because there's a bunch of people who are like, well, this thing said this, and it's like, about like, oh, terraforming disasters or whatever, and it's like, no, because Nyx 1 was never terraformed. And it's like, yeah. I mean, it's a good thing that I'm probably the only one who's, like, feels so strongly about it that's like, no, I would rather not. I genuinely would rather have a completely lifeless, devoid of life, gray rock of a planet for Nyx 1. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Again, I've played enough Starfield to know that, like, I don't give a shit about a planet with life on it if it doesn't actually have anything meaningful to do on it. If it's just pretty. I mean, like, sure, I guess that's something, but, like, meh. And there's, you know, a bunch of people who are like, oh, but let them do base building on the planet. It's like, dude, there's... Like, you can base build on a planet. You can base build on a freaking moon just as well. Or on a planet with no atmosphere just as well. I mean, not to mention... You know, I mean, we're almost certainly not getting, space stations in the first iteration of base building. But, you know, but station building is also a thing. And it will be a thing. And besides, I mean, if I do any base building, it's probably going to be on like Lyria, because there's no way. I mean, like, yeah, I understand the appeal of building on a green, like, paradise world, but also, like, man, the property value is going to be way, way higher on a planet like that. I ain't about that life. I mean, I don't want to know what the property tax on, like, a space station would be. That's the real question.
We can work this
Someone over there.
The Copian, I hate the Copian. Saw somebody talking about how they hate Copians, and I gotta agree with them. Like, when did I get attacked there? When precisely did I get
I'm gonna
attacked?
bring an epic amount of hurt down on you.
I mean, I don't hate that they exist. But they need to, like, they really need to clean them up more. It is also kind of, they are a, sort of a tough enemy, and I'm not used to them. So naturally I'm gonna kind of hate them until, like, I get a little bit more used to them. But also, yeah, they could clean up their animations and jank a little bit, I think. I would hope. Especially since they have been in the game for a while. I remember them showing the Copians for the first time. Maybe not the first time, but like they were showing animations for them. And they were like, oh, this attack animation, we wanted to redo this attack animation because it looked like they were giving you a hug. And then they changed it to, I think, what we have now. And a bunch of people were like, the new one looks derpy. Let's go back to the old one. I'm like, real fun. It's real funny. Because I definitely agree with that. But also, they didn't really... You know what, actually, no, I don't think they... I don't think I saw that particular animation now that I'm thinking about it. They did change it back. Completely sure. And if I can, I'm gonna swipe your helmet. Cool, cool. I still have not found any other boxes besides the blue ones, which is lovely. What was I gonna say? I feel like I was gonna say something more about next one. I don't know. I would love it. I would love it if they, I still wanna know about next one. Because there has to be, like... I would kind of love it. Kind of love it if they did come out and say, yeah, so next one was like a little bit of a miscommunication. And we're actually gonna like change how exactly it works. It's not going to be, it is gonna be, you know, Nix 1, but it is gonna like, we're gonna just use it as a playground and then we'll change it later. Because like, I mean, if that was their plan, they would have said it. I mean, I also do think there's a very solid chance that they do take my suggestion and just like they have this beautiful pretty world and then they glass it and they just want to keep that a secret. They want to keep that card close to their chest, have people get really invested in this planet. They can still say... Jesus. What happened there? Escopian just looked at me and I took a quarter of my health. Good lord. Like, I mean, I can see in my mind's eye what was supposed to happen, but that didn't happen. Let's see. So my dad is home with the car. So I don't know, we'll see. We can maybe do another mission. All I gotta do after stream, besides wash the car, is do some video editing. Oh, you know what? Okay. Let me think. Is there anything else with next one? I mean, if they play it the wrong way, if they say they did let everybody, like, build bases on Nix 1 and made this, like, super cool, it kind of wouldn't matter. Like, if they came up with a sort of bullshit reason for it to be terraformed, and then they glassed it, it wouldn't really, the bullshit reason wouldn't matter as much because, oh, yeah, it was, more of a narrative-focused thing. And I really like the idea. I really like the idea of them glassing it because, not because I'm super, super tied to it, you know, it has to be. Thank you, Solar, thank you. I'm glad I can entertain you. I'm glad I can inspire you with planetary genocide. The reason it would be good is because you get everybody invested, and then you have this big event that, oh my god, the Vanduul are coming, and they're, you know, laying waste, you know, total destruction, scorched earth, literally, of, you know, this entire planet, and all your bases are at risk. And, you know, it's like, it's just, yeah, this is a thing that's happening. and they make it seem like, oh, if we just rally together, we can stop it, and then we can't. And it just gets people invested in what the Vanduul are and what they represent. PCs with Vanduul masks. I'm trying to think, did they say something about Vanduul pilots in like the roadmap update? I don't think they did. I think I'm thinking of Captain's Table, in which they also acknowledged, yeah, there's a solid possibility if not probability that the Vanduul, that we're not going to see the Vanduul on foot. But you get where I'm coming from though, right? With the Nyx 1 stuff and the, like, oh, there was this, you know, somehow on the down low sort of, somehow there was this sort of terraforming thing that occurred, and for some reason the UEE didn't really care that much. But it's completely, you know, a moot point because what did I say on the down low?
Engines
Not even
on.
sure.
Systems off. Crusader Industries.
But I want it to, I would love it to be a thing that gets people talking about, like, oh, like, yeah, no, the Vanduul fucking, you know, glass planets and harvest the resources and just completely leave a smoldering crater behind. Like, and it's not just like, oh, you know, they're like the big bad guy in the single player thing, you know.
Shields off.
Get them actually feeling terrifying, like a terrifying adversary. Glass you in the back alley. Is that a euphemism? Or are you suggesting that you're going to stab me with a piece of glass? I'm genuinely not sure. Okay. I was gonna ask if it was a glass dildo. Also, I don't know if I'm more terrified with that premise or just the existence of a glass.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged.
It does seem like it would be a extremely risky. Oh, I mean, of course it exists. But,
Shields on.
doesn't mean it shouldn't. Because, I mean, let's be real. glass is, you know, notoriously smooth. You know, might in some regards have some traits, some properties that make it good for that application. It also is notorious for breaking into sharp, tiny pieces.
Contact.
You know, which historically would probably not be good. Probably. Are we gonna have a stealth reliant here? That what I'm about to bear witness to?
Attack on shields. Attack on shields.
Yeah. You know, I'm glad that the 890 missions have continued to function over, you know, the whole year. I mean, I think they weren't available. They might not have been available in the first few months of the year, now that I think about it, but, you know, like, and you know, like, they definitely, like, the AI was more responsive. And of course, I would love to see more, I'd love to see more variety than just the 890. I mean, dude, if there was a boarding mission on an M2, that wouldn't be like the most interesting thing. That'd actually be kind of terrifying, honestly, with how open the second floor is. But also, like, if doing a boarding mission can get me this excited about the 890, then it can get me presumably very excited about it. Oh, hang on, that is give me a second, I gotta focus here. And then I am reading that statement.
Attack on shields. Target destroyed.
Ooh. Stick with Silicon. Yeah. Probably for the best. Oh, you know, I think there was also, in one of the Squadron trailers, in the Hold the Line one, I think, specifically, they did have like a, they had a capital, not a capital ship, I don't know. They had a cargo ship that was rather large, and it looked very generic. And I'd love to see, would love to see more boarding action missions with more ships, and I'd love to see more civilian ones. And I mean, also, like, of course, at some point, potentially, like, you board an enemy ship and you have to disable it with hacking gameplay and distortion and all that jazz. I would be a little bit less enthusiastic about that, just because, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that solo. Probably not so. So I gotta heal the fuck up. Oh geez. That dude absolutely has ran down the stairs. Oh, is this a fake? It is a fake, okay. I feel like there used to be a thing where it would like have a little pop-up where it'd be like, are you sure you want to abort? Oh, or it could just be bugged. That could also happen. Yeah, I would really love a cargo ship to be the focal point of one of these missions. It also seems a little bit more plausible if it's, oh, there's like a bazillion cargo ships that are getting raided instead of, you know, personal yachts. I mean, personal yachts, honestly, totally makes sense. 100% of the time? Yeah, maybe we could figure something out a little bit more realistic. Maybe not realistic, a little bit more. I don't know. Because, like, even if I got an 890 and used it regularly, 95% of my experience with an 890 is going to be through this mission. My third mega yacht is getting boarded. No, my other two are fine. The passengers are having a wonderful time. I mean, pretty much. Oh, let me heal first. I think I will do one more mission. Because this car does need to get washed. And I probably should not keep my father waiting too long. You know, this is like the first time that I've seen both of my arms get wounded. I still... The 890s gotta pay for it. Yeah. Oh my god. It would be so funny. It would be so funny if I did actually, like, I wouldn't have bought an 890 if I didn't have if I didn't have medical expenses this year. You know, I still wouldn't have bought an 890, but I would have been extremely tempted to. And, you know, honestly, you know, if I'm honest, you know, I can't put it past myself to just splurge, and then feel really good about myself, and then 6 months later feel like I'm the biggest fucking idiot. Yeah. He would know though. He would be aware of, and he'd be like, yeah, so hey, did you just get scammed out of $900? I'd be like, nope, I made that purchase. I know it's a lot. Was it a particularly good use of money? No. Am I happy about it? Yes. Hey, there we go. Will be noticeable changes. That is fair. But what if it's like a? But what if you only get like? What if you only get like $20? Because there's a lot of different lotteries.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
If I won the lottery, I would be so terrified of my tax return that I would probably be like, okay, all right, I can splurge a little bit. If I win $1 million, I know that I have to pay like half of it in taxes or whatever. So I'm gonna make sure that like, you know, I don't spend too much. Then, oh, okay, so that has happened. I've done the taxes. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna splurge. I mean, I would be. I mean, would I buy an 890? Yes.
Attack on shields.
Yes, I would. But that would. Would I buy a javelin? Would I buy a javelin or could I buy a javelin with the limited hull stuff?
Target destroyed.
Javelin would be interesting, but also like, I don't know.
Contact.
I used flares way too fast. Okay, where are you? Don't. Hello? I'm gonna say there's. Okay, I mean that we were a little bit close. There's a small chance that this gladiator blew himself up on his own torpedo. Probably didn't use a torpedo because that would be insane, and I would probably be dead. I took a lot of damage, which I probably. Also, I definitely fucked up on flares there, in terms of me trying to. I just hit countermeasures, did a maneuver, and it was like way too early.
Missile locked.
Oh. Well, now you're getting. Okay. Honestly, fair enough.
Missile locked.
Come on, hit, baby!
Destroyed.
Hell yeah.
On shields.
You are down, right? Was that a good use of 2 missiles? Probably not. How fucked up are we? Not too fucked. And what else would I buy? I would probably keep it painfully simple. I mean, like, well, I don't know. I would probably just invest a shitload. But also keep a decent amount of cash. Oh, you know, okay. I would not buy a new motorcycle. I would buy a used motorcycle. Part of that comes from the fact that I would prefer a particular old motorcycle. And I'm going to have to rely on the good old Coda here. Because I failed at ammo management. It's almost spectacular. I got him eventually. Jeez. Is this the gun that shot me? I think it is.
Let's.
No, I would not bet at all. No. Listen, I'm dumb. I'm not that dumb.
This is a lot of build-up for me putting a bullet into...
Ooh. Thank God. Oh, it's a good thing I forgot to empty out my back here. Jeez.
Laying down covering fire.
God. I don't remember these guys being nearly as good as shots. That's one motherfucker down. No, yep, there's still that dude. Time for housekeeping to clean up. When FPS radar and scanning comes out, I'm just saying, I'm gonna get real cocky. Something something glass dildo. Something something. jeez. Okay, bud. I might have been able to run back to the med bay, but wasn't gonna chance it. Okay. Wow, actually, okay, I was like, oh, let's go to 2:30, but you know, I got stuff to do. Rather not keep my dad waiting. No, you know, I really, well, I don't know. I mean, really, like, this is a sort of situation I just wish, like, it is avoidable. Like, buffer times, like, car came back at 8, you know, at 8 p.m., was leaving at 8 a.m. Just a situation that's, like, kind of ridiculous, but that is the situation I'm at least currently in. I feel like I was gonna say something and I got distracted. About Nyx 1. Oh! Also, by the way, I tried downloading a bunch of Skyrim stuff. I've started watching Steven Plays Skyrim, which was like, maybe not day one, but like the same year that it came out. I don't know if Skyrim had a PC launch at the same time as the console launch. I mean, I guess that would be normal for Bethesda, right? But yeah, I don't know if Arkel 1 sells. I don't know if Arkel 1 has the things. I tried to download a bunch of Skyrim mods. I spent like 4 hours downloading the mods, and trying to get them to work. But alas. There are a bunch of other mods that I had, and I think the load order was kind of messing up. It was kind of goofing up. So, I'm probably gonna try it.
Shields low.
Because, yeah.
Contact.
But, you know, that's,
Engage.
not that I'm going to do, not that I'm planning on playing Skyrim for stream or for YouTube anytime soon. I mean, maybe. I mean, like, it is a game that I own, so I may as well, like, I'll probably do I'll probably do a modded playthrough, and it'll be awesome and ridiculous. Of course, I do have to make sure I do have.
Shields on.
I did inadvertently download schlongs of Skyrim, and I don't really want that mod. I'm gonna land, and then I'll get to it. I think I just need to do like a clean install of Skyrim. Oh. I probably need to do a clean install, but like because there was a bunch of mods I had to download manually. And I didn't keep the .jar, I didn't keep the compressed thing. I, extracted them, and when I was done installing everything, I deleted it. Like, what I did was press new game, and then it just imploded.
Down.
I have to check because it might be a thing, but yeah. Let's just make sure. Yeah, also, let's see. Yeah, I haven't reinstalled Fallout 4 or Fallout New Vegas. So like in terms of Bethesda games, I will remind the audience that my current stance with Bethesda is I'm not giving them any fucking more money for any of their fucking games until something drastically changes, because goddamn, I still might be uploading Starfield content every week, but it's more out of spite. It's probably not inaccurate to say that the start of the downfall of the Bethesda games, in my mind, started with Skyrim. It's a leveling system in particular, which I don't really have a huge problem with. Slightest problem with, probably. Okay. Get those med pens equipped. Cool. Probably going again. I will probably try and repair my ship
Welcome to the ASOP
fully,
Retrieval System.
manually fully.
Your
So
vehicle has been moved
it'd be really
to
nice.
visitors
Oh, what if there was a repair
Goodbye.
version, a salvage and repair version of the Atlas? They're not going to make a zero-G Atlas, but I would love something that's a little bit more powerful than the hand tools, and that would be kind of fun. Maybe not an Atlas, but something similar. Trying to think. I feel like every Monday stream kind of just sneaks up on me, because I mean, not that I hate Minecraft or anything, but I feel like I probably look forward to Sunday streams a bit more, and then it turns out, oh, I've got another stream tomorrow. Wednesday is going to be Star Citizen. Friday is going to be more Final Fantasy. Oh, by the way, Solar, we did not finish Final Fantasy 4 in one stream, although I do have to admit, I feel like we got really far. Oh, also, you missed it. Final Fantasy 4, like, is the first Final Fantasy game I've played, not finished. And I played it specifically because of one scene where you get transformed. You go to a village and they're really not happy with you, and there's a dancer who turns you into a pig. And that was that was my entire reason for checking out Final Fantasy IV originally. Anyway, so you know, I mean, like, okay, listen. So somebody made a comic strip that was real good. I can't link it to you because they purged all of their art. They came back. You might be able to find it on the Wayback Machine. You know, it's a whole thing. It was a fine piece of art. It was a fine piece of artwork. I feel like I'm stalling. I really don't want to stall. So yeah, stuff and things and stuff. Until next time, have a good day, great day even. Chowski.